Welcome back to Mac Talks Football, and it is a different kind of setup today because I am right now at the moment at Bahrain National Stadium, where there is going to be a World Cup qualifier game being played between Bahrain and Indonesia. Bahrain, we have already played 2 games. We won the first game against Australia, but in our second game against Japan, we lost quite a bad day. It was quite a big defeat for Bahrain at the stadium right here. Tonight we are playing against an Indonesian side who themselves have not had a good start. They have played 2 games. They have lost both of them. So it's a very important game, especially because before the game started, we were second in our group. Australia, they have already won their game in the morning. They played against China. So they have also now on 6 points. Japan already on 6 points, and they are playing against Saudi Arabia side like after our 2 hours after our game finishes. So it's a big game for Bahrain. They need to win this one. If we win this game, we go to 6 points. That is a very important position in the World Cup qualifiers at the moment. There are 3 groups, 6 teams divided into 3 groups. Top 2 teams from each group are gonna qualify for the World Cup directly, and the teams that finish at 3rd and 4th, they are gonna qualify into the next round, and they are gonna get another chance. So it's a big opportunity for Bahrain to get to that top 2 position if we win this game. A big opportunity. We are right outside of the stadium, so let's go ahead into the stadium and see. This like almost 25 to 30 minutes remaining before the game starts. So let's go in the stadium. I'm gonna show you the vibe, how the people are excited. You can already hear the music and everything going on behind. Once we go to the inside this stadium, I'm gonna show you more, and we're gonna see if Bahrain can go ahead and get the win. So I've just reached the stadium, and it is basically filled. There's just one stand that side, that's the away end, that it has not been filled. But the home side, all 3 sides have been filled by the Bahraini supporters. There's like a big expectation from the team tonight that they are gonna get the win. So it's going to be exciting to see what happens. Can Bahrain finally go ahead and get that win? As I said before, it is very important for Bahrain. If they're able to get that win, it puts them into a very strong position in the group. We are going to go towards that side where there are drums and all that music stuff is happening. I'm going to try to show you that as well. So let's try to get that side. As you can hear behind me, that there's too much music going on. There's one side towards the far end that has been filled by the Bahraini supporters. The music band is there, and then you have one side behind me that has been filled again by the Bahraini band. It is the local band of this area who are playing the music. And now you can only see, I will show you a little bit on the away side, the far end, where the Indonesians have come up, and they have come up in big numbers. It is an away game, but they've still come up big numbers. A lot of Indonesian fans at the away end, but at the moment only you can hear are the Bahraini supporters and the music behind them, and that drum has not stopped. Since I have reached there, it's almost a half an hour since I've been here, but that drum has not stopped, and I don't think it's going to stop unless until Bahrain go ahead and lose this game. I don't think that drum is going to stop. So I'm going to try to get as close to that drum as possible. It is very hard at the moment, but I will try. That is the away, and those are the Indonesian fans that have traveled in big numbers. A big contingent of away fans for the Indonesians. They have come here. They have come here to support their team. Will they be able to, will the team give them something to cheer about? We're going to see. There's like 20 minutes remaining for the game to start. So we'll see what happens. سريعة والعروة والملكية عاشت مملكة البحرين مهد السلام دستورها للمكان محمد شريعة والقوة والملكية عاشت مملكة البحرين. First minute of the game, and there's already an injury, a head collision, and now I think there's going to be a substitution. It's looking really bad at the moment. first goal by a free kick. Midway through the first half, and it has been quite a cagey game till now, to be very honest with you. Bahrain are still leading 1-0 courtesy of the free kick goal. At first it did not look like that the ball has gone in, but the referee made sure that the ball went inside, and Bahrain are leading 1-0. We haven't had that many chances at the moment. Apart from their goal, there has been only one chance created by Bahrain. Indonesia, they are trying, but they have not been really able to get out of their own half. Bahrain are not actually dominating. It is quite a cagey affair, if I'm being very honest with you, and I would say that Bahrain are a bit lucky to be ahead courtesy of that free goal. Otherwise, none of the teams are playing that good at the moment. Indonesia have just scored, and the fans here are not really happy. There's about something of foul. The Bahraini players have all gathered around the referee. The fans here are not happy. There's a tough goal. It's a controversial goal. He has not given the foul, and he has avoided the goal. There's no VAR, of course, so it's going to be interesting after the game. We'll see. But the fans here are not really happy. The Indonesian fans at their side, they are very happy. It is just like 2 minutes before halftime, and Indonesia have equalized. It was 1-0 Bahrain. It felt like coming for the last 5-10 minutes. Indonesia were making their move, so it felt like coming, and they have been able to score the goal. So I think we're going to go into the halftime with a level. The Bahraini players, they are still arguing with the left. They are not happy with him avoiding the goal. The VAR is there. They are checking the goal for the foul. We're going to see if it is going to happen. VAR is checking the goal. Indonesian fans are ecstatic at the moment. The check is still going on. We have no idea what is going to happen. It is taking quite a long time for VAR to check and make a decision. It's still going. It's almost been 2 minutes since the goal has. And the goal is stood. They have given the goal. It was a long check. After 2 minutes, and you can hear the roar. It has been shown on the screen that the goal has been given in Indonesia a level, and they are here right again. No. And just now, Indonesia almost scored their second goal just before halftime. Bahrain have just scored a free kick just 1 minute before the halftime. They've already scored from the first free kick. We will see what happens right now. Come. Score. Oh! No. Over the top. So close. Oh my God. It is half time here at the Bahrain National Stadium. It is 1-1. It was quite an interesting sort of half. Like the first 10 to 15 minutes, it was quite a cagey affair. Both teams are cancelling each other out, and like there was what can I say, like no chances were really created in the first 10-15 minutes, and then Bahrain get a free kick, and they go ahead and they score, and it was a great moment. Everybody loved it. The crowd went nuts, and they take the lead. But then again, the game fell flat, to be very honest with you. If I'm being very honest, it was not a really good half of football up until the 37th minute, and it was basically both teams are trying to get hold of possessions. A lot of fouls, a lot of silly mistakes by both the teams, and the game was not really good up until the last 7 or 8 minutes of the game. That's when Indonesia really started to get into the game. I would say before that, Bahrain had quite a couple of good chances where they could have easily doubled their lead, but they were not really able to take advantage of that, and they missed that. Indonesia, as I said, they came back in the game in the last 5 to 10 minutes of the half, and they were really good. They created their chances, and they got their reward. They equalized 1-1. It took a lot of, there was a big confusion about the foul, and it took VAR about 2 to 3 minutes to finally come with a decision, and they gave the goal. The final decision was it was not a foul, and the goal was given. The crowd here are still pissed. They are not really happy about it, and there are still conversations going around whether that goal should have been given or not. A controversial opinion at the moment, but the goal stands. And Bahrain again, right at the moment, again we got a free kick, and it was almost like Bahrain scored. They've been really good at set pieces. Indonesians, they have not been able to control them. So it's looking like a very interesting game in the second half. I still think it is going to be quite cagey because there are not much chances created. A total number of 3 or 4 chances were created in the entire half. So I think it might end up again being who is good on the a set piece. I think if Bahrain score, I think they will score on a set piece. I don't see them scoring on an open goal. If they do it, it will be a great thing, but it is going to be a really hard. I think my prediction right now, I think it will end in a draw. It will be a draw this game. It will be a bad thing, to be very honest with you, for Bahrain, but I think the way the game is going, it might end up in a draw. We'll see what happens in the second half. Come on. Come on. First real chance of the second half. It has been quite a boring game, but this is the first chance that Bahrain have created. Otherwise, it has been quite a boring game in the second half. Indonesia have just scored. 15 and less than 15 minutes to go, and Indonesia have just scored this second goal. Against the run of play, it was all Bahrain attacking and Indonesia counter-attack, and they've scored. And the Indonesian fans are going crazy, while Bahraini fans...
Let's go Indonesia. I'm not Bahraini.
It's not looking good at the moment. Bahrainis, they have about 15 minutes to rescue something out of this game. And they have just conceded, like it was quite a good counter-attack by Indonesia, and they have conceded a goal. To be very honest with you, as I said before, it was against the run of play. Bahrain had majority of the possession. It looked like they were in control, but they have just conceded that goal, and it feels like that it has sucked all the excitement and oxygen out of the stadium. The fans, that drum guy, he's still going on, but now the majority of the voice is coming from the Indonesian side. Bahraini fans, they are feeling quite restless. They were feeling restless before as well, because the score was 1-1. Bahrain was supposed to win this game, but instead of winning, then they drew, and now they are losing. So it is not looking good at the moment. And again, it was quite a stupid goal to consider, if I'm being very honest with you. They went all in for the goal, and they have considered on a counter-attack. We'll see what happens. 77 minutes done. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Come on! Last minute of the game, it's 90th minute. Bahrain still trying to get that equalizer. We have had 2 close chances in the last 1 minute. Quite possibly miss an open end. Here we go again. The kid behind me is begging him to shoot. Free kick in a dangerous situation. Free kick in a dangerous situation in the last moment of the game. Great chance for Bahrain to get an equalizer. Can they do it? They've only scored the first goal came through a free kick. Can they equalize the game? It's literally the last seconds of the game. Can Bahrain rescue something out of this game? Can they do it? 6 extra minutes. Come on now. Yes! Oh! So close yet so far. 2 minutes to go in the game and Bahrain still trying to get that equalizer. Come on, come on. Ah! Free kick, another free kick for Bahrain. 3 minutes to go. They've got another chance now. Literally feels like the last chance for Bahrain. They have had good amount of chances after conceding that second goal, but they have not been able to capitalize on that. 2-3 free kicks. They got a free kick a couple of minutes ago as well. Now again a free kick. They're getting closer and closer. You feel if they would score, this is going to be the time. Hits the wall. Hits the wall. No. Counter attack. Counter attack. Counter attack. It doesn't feel like it's Bahrain's night tonight. Less than 1 minute to go in the added time. Indonesia have the ball. You know, this was supposed to be the easiest game for Bahrain. Indonesia have not been in a good form. It was almost 3. It was almost 3 for Bahrain. One last chance. Come on, Bahrain. It's just not happening. Come on! Come on, come on! Pass! Oh, come on! Chance after chance, they are just not able to deliver the final ball. And I think, unfortunately, I think that is it. That is the game. Is it? Come on, one last chance. Come on. Plays it. The referee still not blow the whistle. Still not blow. The Indonesian fans at the moment and the players, they're just waiting for that final whistle. One more chance. Come on, Bahrain. Pass. Yes. Forward. Come on. In the crosses it. Shoot! Oh my God! Open net and they have missed it. It's Qualifier. Crosses it inside. Come on. Shoot. Go now then. Indonesia counter. Nobody there. One on one. Great tackle. Still the game goes on. The ref has still not blown the whistle. The game still goes on. Still goes on. Indonesian fans and players, they have lost it completely. They cannot believe the ref has still not blown the whistle. One last chance. Come on, Bahrain. Come on! Corner! Corner. Corner for Bahrain. How have they not scored in the last 5-7 minutes? I have no idea. So many chances for Bahrain. This has to be the last chance. He cannot go on for the like. It was supposed to be 6 minutes. It's almost 8 minutes now. Here goes the corner kick. Goal! And the fight has started. There has been fighting now. Confrontation between the Indonesian and Bahraini players. The Indonesian players have lost it. They were crying out for that final whistle. For some time, the ref did not blow. He kept on playing. I think this is going to be a big controversy now. But Bahrain somehow, I think, rescued a point out of this. And to be very honest, they truly deserved that point. They were really, in that last 10-15 minutes, they kept on creating chance after chance after chance. And they have gotten that goal. They dribbled it. I did it. And that is it. He blows the final whistle now. And Indonesian players are still really maybe at the referee that he has kept on going and going. But Bahrain have somehow rescued a point. Point is completely gone, but I really don't care. To be honest, I really think that Bahrain deserved that point, especially in that last 10 minutes of the game. They were all over Indonesia and they deserve to get that win, and they have gotten they not the win, I think that the point at least they deserve to get the draw, and they have gotten the draw. So it ended up, the first half was quite dull, but the second half was full of entertainment and quite an impressive ending, especially for the home side. And a fight has been broken out after the game. The Indonesian players, Bahraini players, the official, everybody is on there. Not good scenes, and I think the Indonesian players, I told before, as I said before, they are not really happy with the referee. I think in their opinion, they don't think that the game should have gone on for the, but these are not the sort of scenes that you would want to see on a football page, especially after the games. But Bahraini fans, they are really happy right now. They were completely silent before the game, but right now they are very happy, and Bahrain have done it. The players are now being separated again. I've just come outside of the stadium. For my full-time analysis, it was to be very honest, it was quite simply, it was a game of two halves. The first half was quite dull, quite boring, if I'm being very honest with you. I like both the teams. I think Indonesia had literally zero goal on zero shots on target. Their first shot on target, to be very honest, was the goal. Apart from that, they were really poor in that half. There was no chemistry between them. The passes they were not able to complete. They were so lethargic. It was quite a bad performance by Indonesia in that first half. And Bahrain themselves, I'll be very honest, it was to be honest the same. They had majority of the possession, but they never really created that much. They scored the first goal through free kick, but apart from that, they were not really impressive in that first half. Second half, the game really got into second gear, if I'm being very honest. Second and third gear, if we are going at that route. In the beginning, I think Indonesia, for the first 5 minutes, they were really on top, but then Bahrain came back into into the game. They had majority of the possession, they had the momentum, they created a good amount of chances in that second half as well, but they were never really able to convert them. And Indonesia, then they go ahead and they score that goal. It was, to be very honest, against the run of play. I really don't think that Indonesia played that good in that before that goal, but after that, after they scored the goal, then I think they were more dangerous. Then they started creating a good amount of chances. And Bahrain, I felt like they were under pressure after conceding that second goal. And to be honest, that sort of changed after a couple of substitutions, and when the manager made those substitutions, then the game changed in the last 5 to 7 minutes, and the crowd was on top of Bahrain, and then they started creating chances. And if I'm not mistaken, I think they created about 8 or 10 chances in that last 5 to 7 minutes where they tried to get that equalizer, but they were not able to. They kept it late. They had free kicks, they had corners, they had open play chances as well, but they were not able to get the ball into the back of the net until the last moment of the game, basically the last corner kick, the last chance, and they go ahead and scored that equalizer. I broke my camera at that time. My camera fell out of my hand, and the erection was not caught completely. But I'm really happy that we did not lose that game, because if I'm being very honest, I don't want to criticize at that in this moment of time, but I think this was a game that we were supposed to win. This was supposed to be an easy game. We were at home. It was Indonesia, who have not been really good. They have not won a single game in this tournament till now, so it was like supposed to be our easy game, but we made it hard for ourselves, and we did not win the game as well. We got a crucial point, that's a big thing, but performance wise, I think it was not a good performance, and I'm not really that pleased, but in the end it ended with a draw. At least we got a point, so that's a big advantage for Bahrain. Now we just wait. Saudi Arabia are gonna play Japan, so that is a massive game, considering what happens in the group. And we just have to cross our fingers. Our next game is against Saudi Arabia. That is going to be a tough game. It's an away game as well. They are going to be massive favorites for that game. But this game, it ended in a fun, in an exciting way. Then there was a fine. There is controversy, controversy as they are well, because the referee, I think even as a Bahrain fan, I know that it was supposed to be 96 minutes, but he played on like a couple of more minutes. I think we scored in the 97th minute or something like that. So that is why the Indonesian fans and the players, they were really angry about it, and there was an altercation between the players and the fans at the end of the game. The Indonesian players had a go at the referee as well, so I think FIFA is going to have a look at all of that. But all in all, it was quite a good experience, and for my first vlog, it was quite entertaining. We are not going to be able to do the vlog for the Saudi Arabia game in the stadium. I might go to the where the fan zone. I might go, I'm not sure, but we'll see. If this one goes all right and we have a nice fan zone, I might go for the Saudi Arabia game, and we might do a vlog for that. Until next time, bye bye.